everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do a pick a card reading on what surprises people about you, okay? We do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again only if you feel drawn to. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Let's begin. Alright, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading pile number 1. So let's see, what surprises people about you? Okay, what surprises people about you? Alright, some of you guys, y'all could daydream a lot, or like, I don't know, you could look at things and you can actually take a glance and, I don't know, it's making me think of like photographic memory or something. You have an ability to memorize things very quickly. Yeah, what surprises people about you is that you remember what was said 10 years ago. You remember things word from word, okay? I'm also getting the message about you taking a look at something and you're able to point out things. Like this could be symbolism. This could be just, you know, the energy, how someone feels in this picture, how someone looks, you know, what's going on, okay? You have the ability to kind of see through things as well, okay? And this is what surprises people about you, pile number 1. All right, and I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So some of you guys, maybe you don't, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're not in some sort of committed relationship. Okay, you could be talking to someone, but what surprises people about you is that you're not locked down. Okay, and it could come as a surprise because, you know, a lot of people see you as a partner of, you know, their dreams. People could be surprised the fact that you have no children, you have no ring on your finger, like you're not married. And if you do have children, they're like, dang, like, I'm surprised you're not married yet. I feel like a lot of people see good qualities in you, pile number 1. We have 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, something that you have been investing in, it's like, dang, I'm surprised it hasn't taken off. I'm surprised you guys haven't ran off and, you know, eloped. I'm surprised, okay? That's what I'm getting here. The 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands is making me think of something that has not been fully achieved yet, fully accomplished yet, but they see there has been a lot of investment. There's been a lot of, you know, hopes and dreams put into something, and they're surprised that it hasn't brought you in what is deserved, okay? Or at least they're surprised how long it's taken. Because I see with this 4 of Wands, you are receiving something here. You are receiving something that causes for, you know, let's celebrate, let's go out, let's toast to this, okay? So people are surprised that something is taking longer than expected when it comes to your career move. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're, you know, like again, you're not pregnant or you don't have children. They're like, dang, I'm surprised, you know, how old are you? Okay, and I'm not saying, you know, you have to be pregnant at a certain age, but people are surprised that you have not, you know, reached that milestone yet, okay? Maybe some of you guys are just like, I'm in no rush for that, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But the High Priestess is here too. With the High Priestess here, people are definitely surprised. They're surprised on how you know things so well. The High Priestess is clearly the intuitive, you know, person in the deck. So, like I said, how you are able to remember things, or some things you may just know and people may feel like, oh, I never told you that, or how did you know that, you know? They're surprised by it, okay? Some of you guys have the ability to study something that is like really hard. I don't know if this was, this tried to be studied by someone, you know, next to you, someone you know, mutually, I don't know, but it feels like you picked up something very easily, or something comes naturally to you, and a lot of people see the potential and they're just surprised that, it's still at a level that is like okay, but it's not where it should be, where you deserve it to be. I hope that makes sense. I see this as career as well. All right, you have people that are supporting you, but there's people around you that are surprised that you don't have a lot more supporters, because you clearly offer good quality. And again, the Seven of Pentacles is making me think of you invested some time. This could be years, or again, maybe you just put a lot of effort. Okay, yeah, and they're surprised that it's still where it's at. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Four of Pentacles is in the back of the deck, so they clearly are definitely seeing like, oh, you're not getting your justice. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? What surprises people about pot number one? Also, your color choices. I don't know if you people are surprised by the color you choose to buy for a car, or the color you choose to decorate, your house. There's something about your color choices. I feel like a lot of people don't know you, pot number one, okay? So when they hear you speak, or when they hear you talk about your life, that comes as a surprise. And the Fool card is here. I do feel like you are around people that truly don't know you inside out. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Someone just doesn't know you fully. Okay? People are also surprised what you do for work. Maybe this is a secret, what you do for work. Okay, I don't know if you have like a part-time job where you're like, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, so yeah, this could definitely be like something that you have on the low. All right, or maybe you just don't share with everyone. So when you do share, this comes as a surprise, like, oh, wow, I didn't know, like, you do this, or I didn't know you were able to do this, okay? I feel like some of you guys, maybe y'all sleep on your own skills, okay? So when you do announce, oh, yeah, I offer this service, and then someone actually purchased this service, you give them way more than they expected. So this comes as a surprise, because I feel like you give quality, whatever it is, pot number one, okay? And people do become surprised, like, wow, you definitely deserve more support. You definitely deserve more followers. You definitely need to raise them prices, pot number one, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles can talk about that. Like, you are...
Abundant Rising, my loves. Thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support.
All right, so if you chose pot number two, this is your reading, pot number two. So let's see what surprises people about you, okay? Some of you guys could have recently had allergic reaction to something, or maybe someone gifted you something and you had like a whole breakout, or you had a whole reaction to it, but it was a negative reaction, okay? So people are definitely surprised to know, like, dang, oh, I can't gift pot number two lilies, or I can't gift pot number two dandelions because, oh, they're allergic to it, okay? I don't know, something about that here. All right, some of you guys, it's this energy of you choosing gold over silver. So when I think of gold, I definitely think of old school. All right, so people come to realize, like, oh, you are someone that does have old beliefs, okay? So when I think of old beliefs, I think of, someone that wants to get married. They want to have them two children, or a big family with that white picket fence, or, you believe in, for my feminists, you believe in coming in, cooking for your spouse, and for the masculines, you believe in taking care of the house, like, paying the bills, making sure wifey and kids is good. This is what this is making me think of. So people find this to be surprising. I don't know if you're like, you have the look that you're not someone that settles down like that, okay, but this is what's coming up as a surprise. And it's funny, we got the Knight of Cups here, so this is making me think of you have a lot of people that, want to, take you out. You have people that are interested in you. Maybe you're not aware of this, pawn number 2, but I do know that, like, if people see that a lot of people fight for your attention, you have a lot of people competing for you, automatically people assume, oh yeah, why settle? They got all them options. Like, they're not going to settle. But in reality, you actually are. You're actually someone that you prefer someone who is, loyal. Okay, this is making me think of Bridgerton. You guys are going to get so tired of me talking about this show. But you know how the Bridgerton mom, like, she is so fascinated and driven to help her children find their love story. So each of her children, she helps them find someone that they are in love with. Like, she wants them to marry for love, not marry for wealth, marry for, security, comfortability. No. She wants them to marry for love. So you may want to do this. You look at this as, like, how do I feel about this person? Does this person make me, blush? Does this person make me feel like I want to be better, be better for me, be better for them, okay? Like, how does this person influence me? I feel like you look at all those things, okay? How does this person add to my life, okay? How can I add to their life? All right, this is what you be thinking, pawn number 2, and this comes as a surprise, okay? So maybe when you do be talking to people, you're like, oh, what are your beliefs? What are your interests? What are your red flags? You're asking these questions that people are like, oh, whoa, we're just talking here. And you're like, no, like, I have, I believe in my worth. I know my time is valuable, so if this is just going to be a one-time thing, then I'm not interested. Okay, so you do hold those values, pawn number 2. And I say that those are definitely old school because nowadays it is not really common. It is not very common to, in this generation, where someone is looking for commitment. They're looking to be with someone because of love. Nowadays, people are looking to be with someone because, oh, they make me look better, okay, or they have all this, they have all that. All right, so your morals are different, okay, and this is what comes as a surprise. All right, especially if you have people around you that are trying to use you, they see like, oh, dang, I thought because they got all this, all that, they was going to just, be willing to accept my offer, but no, you don't play around, okay? You definitely know your worth. You understand you are very valuable, and I love that for you, pawn number 2, but this is what comes as a surprise, okay? Also, I don't know if you turned down someone that was like, alright, I'm hearing that song, Out of My League. I haven't heard that song in so long. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this person was in college or, I don't know, maybe you feel like this person was smarter than you, I don't know. But, yeah, someone was maybe out of your league, or at least you felt like they were out of your league, and you may have turned this person down, and people were surprised that you did that. Like, dang, why did you do that? Okay, I'm not sure if you just ran away from your feelings, or, I don't know. But I'm getting that message here. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant in reverse is making me think of like someone kind of went against what they were talking about. Like, yeah, I want someone who's going to add happiness to my life. Someone that's going to be, a great mother to my children or a great father to my children. Okay, here they are. Never mind, I don't want that person. Like, this is what this is making me think of. So you were given something, and you was like, oh, never mind, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Okay, and you ran away from it, pawn number 2. I'm cracking up because that's literally the scenario that I'm getting. Okay? So people are surprised that, hey, you turned this person away. Oh, wow. Okay, now maybe you want this person back. I see the 2 of Wands is like, dang, how can I get this person back? I'm hearing that song, Baby Come Back. Yeah, okay. So people are definitely surprised now. You guys, okay, now this is turning into like a love reading. Okay, some of you guys could have recently gotten some artwork done. This could be maybe like, a new logo, a new design, maybe a tattoo or something. I've been getting that a lot in the collective. People getting tattoos. Okay, but I see you changing up something. You changed something. This could be, I don't know, a description box. You're like, let me change this, let me edit this, okay? I see you edited something, and people are surprised on what you put in there now. Like, oh, wow, the Queen of Cups is here. So didn't I say, oh, man, that's so funny. I don't know if you guys are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but someone here it's making me think of something was given to you, and you ran away from it. This could also be a job opportunity. The Hierophant reverse is like, okay, you want to be in a position to lead? Here it is. And this is what you've been praying for. You're like, never mind. I'm okay. You realize, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Or maybe this person, came in so fast, or this opportunity came so fast. Maybe at a time you're like, dang, right now, when I'm going through, X, Y, and Z, you're like, never mind, take them back, but just for a little bit, and then I want them back when I'm ready. And it's like, no take backs. You cannot do that. All right, the Nine of Swords is here. Okay.
Abundant Rising, my loves. Thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support.
Alright, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading, pile number 3. So let's see what surprises people about you, okay? So, I was hearing the message about dark humor. So maybe some of you guys have dark humor, or you're at least, I don't know, maybe you recently shared something and people were surprised that you joked like that, or you said something like that. I don't know. People are definitely surprised by something that you recently shared or spoken about, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here, so yeah, maybe you're known as like someone that is such a goody two-shoes, or maybe you don't curse, or you don't engage in certain activities, and then people come to find out that, from time to time I drink, I smoke. Like, that's what it's making me think of. You don't have to do this, but this is what this is making me think of, okay? Some of you guys, again, maybe the things you joke about, like people are surprised, like, whoa, did I just hear that from pile number 3? Whoa. Pile number 3, okay? I think it's definitely coming as a shock, okay? Also, I pick up on some of you guys maybe going through something, battling things. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, it could definitely be family related. It's funny because the Ten of Cups is normally like, the blissful card. But there's something about this Ten of Cups that just, I accidentally moved the card and it flipped over to reverse. So maybe it was meant to come out in reverse. I'm going to take it as reversal because I did feel already that this Ten of Cups is not a happy Ten of Cups. So there's something about the Queen of Cups standing away from this Ten of Cups. People are surprised to know that you either were abandoned from your family, or maybe you left your family. The Queen of Cups does have her hands up like she has surrendered, okay? And people are surprised to hear that, a family that maybe has such a good reputation, actually, they hold a lot of dark secrets, or they hold a lot of, problems and toxic behaviors, stuff like that. They enable these things, and maybe you being this Queen of Cups, you're somebody that shares it. This could be probably people are surprised, like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting to hear that. Aren't you the daughter of blah blah blah? Aren't you the son of blah blah blah? And you're like, yeah, I am. You're sharing things that are going inside the house, or you're at least sharing a family secret that people just were not expecting to hear. I feel like you and your family are like two different people, or at least two different energies, okay? And people are surprised to hear this. A lot of people look at you as like a queen bee, or a king bee, someone that I'm hearing worth my time. So I feel like a lot of people listen to you, or when they hear from you, they know, like, okay, I can believe pile number 3. I believe her or I believe him because of how they always have presented themselves, okay? You have such a good background, okay? Like a lot of people look at you and they speak highly of you. The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, you are definitely leaving a situation that was heavy on you, okay? The Ten of Cups in reverse, yeah. Something was not all, all great, all that great, okay? I feel like people are surprised to hear about your childhood. They're like, dang, like, honestly, I'm thinking of like a cousin like a cousin scenario. So maybe you're catching up with your cousin and they're like, oh, how's Uncle Frank? And you're like, Uncle Frank can kiss my ASS. And they're like, whoa, what? Why you say that? And you start spilling up the tea. You start spilling up the beans. Uncle Frank did this. Uncle Frank has been doing that. Okay? So, yeah, we got the Three of Swords here. So, yeah, this is exactly what I mean, how people are surprised to hear all the stuff that you're going through and all the stuff that you have been through, okay? You have a story that is, like, very heavy, okay? Like, people will hear it and immediately start crying, okay? And maybe this is where this dark humor developed, like, you just have to be strong, okay? You have to be strong in these most darkest of moments, okay? Because it was like you were the only one that was either fighting or the only one that could just stand up for yourself. Like, you had to depend on yourself. People are very surprised to hear the life struggles that you have had to deal with. Some of you guys aren't really close to somebody, but you portray yourself to be close to somebody, okay? I don't know, I'm getting like a cousin and like a sister. Like, this is what this is making me think of. Like, I still show up and support my sister, or I still show up and support my cousin, but there's been history between us, okay? So people are surprised to hear these things. This Three of Swords is definitely telling me, like, dang, you have had a lot of things just broken. A lot, okay? People are surprised to hear so much stuff that has been taken from you, okay? So much pain that you're going through. I see that you guys are still honestly going through something. However, you're in this energy of just pushing through, moving forward, moving ahead, and you have that strength, okay? So this is what's coming as a surprise, because this Queen of Cups is here. Like, this is not a Queen of Swords. This is not a Queen of Wands. This is a Queen of Cups. So this is making me think of, you're somebody that is also showing up for other people. Like, you show up for other people as a friend, as a sister, as a brother, as a mother, as a father. But the whole time, you're battling your own, struggles. You're battling your own battles right now, okay? Some of you guys, this is a childhood. This is definitely a childhood that you're still scarred from. That Three of Swords is like, these are some deep wounds. These are some wounds that's going to take some time, okay? People are surprised to hear that you are in therapy. Maybe people don't know this or something. The Queen of Cups is here, so I do feel like you are somebody that you don't resonate with this dark past. You don't resonate with your family. Some of you guys you made your own family, okay? Yeah. This could be your children. This could be, you and your spouse, okay? Maybe you guys are thinking about settling down and having children. People are surprised to hear this, like, oh, you're really going to move on, you're really going to leave your family behind? Yes, absolutely, I will. Okay, this is what this is making me think of.
Abundant Rising, my loves, thank you so much for being open to listening to this reading today. If you find yourself to be resonating with these channel messages and would love to finish the remainder, feel free to become a Patreon member to have full access to the rest of your reading plus more. You also have the option of renting the remainder for only $1 today. If interested, feel free to follow the steps in the description box below to have a private link sent to you. I kindly thank you in advance for your love and true support. Love and light.